We are here, and we have the most marvelous young woman with us. We just get so excited every time we talk with her.
Yes.
And she's going to be very patient with me, and I'm going to say her name right because she deserves it. Gabriela Esquivel.
Yes.
Is it right? Yay, yay, yay. She is
I'm so proud
not
of you.
just an artist, she's a musician. She's on our channel. Her artwork is stupendous. It's just so beautiful, so different. And she is going to talk to you about her and her work and her music. And we are so blessed to have her, right, Jeanette?
Oh my gosh, yes. Every time I hear her song, I think I've heard this from a lot of merchants. They've been texting me and they tell me, "Who's that?" I said, "That's Gabriela. She's our singer. She's our first singer in the channel." And they're like, "Man, I like her music." I'm like, "Okay, well, good. I'm glad you let her know that you like her music." So they've been very nice in saying all these things. So you are getting attention from your songs, especially Maria.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, yeah. So
wow, those are great news. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay. Bueno, go ahead, Jenny.
What? No, I want
too much talking on the last one.
I just want Gabriela to tell everybody about her artwork and how she fuses the music and the art together. Where she's from, because she's from a beautiful country, and now she's in the States, and it's also a beautiful country. But she gets some of her ideas and her inspiration from where she came from, and also where she is. So I want Gabriela to tell us a little bit about herself and her art and music.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, first of all, thank you for having me once again here at the Creative Spirit.
Yes.
I love talking with you, and you guys are creative as well. So we have like the same language, creativity. So it's very, very, very nice. I consider myself, a Costa Rican American artist because I was born in Costa Rica, but I have been abroad for 20 years now. So I lost my Costa Rican accent by living 11 years in Costa Rica, in Puerto Rico, in the island of Puerto Rico for 11 years, and then in Germany for 1 year. So my Costa Rican accent is not there anymore, but in my heart, I was born in Costa Rica, very much my country. And I'm also a United States citizen now. And
we're so happy to have you.
To be here in the United States and a citizen.
Oh, so, that's great.
Yeah, I that has been a little bit of my journey, and now I try to construct a new identity because it's so easy to get a little bit lost, I think, once you are outside of your country and you move around a lot. So you, at least for me, it has been a challenge to find out really who I am. I have like a need to define that identity. So I said I'm trying to construct this new identity as a Costa Rican American artist through music, and but also through color, because I was first a visual artist and then I became a musician.
Yep, and I'm about to bring up your page with all that beautiful color in it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So all of these got history because they're representing you, right?
All of those are represent and are part of the project Costa Rica in Sound and Color. And they're actually the result of 20 interviews, more or less, that I did to Costa Rican musicians. They're most of them musicians. There's one dancer and another singer. And they're very successful musicians in Costa Rica.
Well, this Lindo Calypso is on our video, on our TV, the song is. And this is Maria, which is also on our channel as well. Have you made songs for these?
Yes, those first three on the top, they are 3 music videos and 3 original songs that go with 3 paintings. All the other paintings are the result of the interviews that I did to those musicians. And I wanted to learn about their creative process about Costa Rican music, specifically certain rhythms that are part of Costa Rican folk music.
I recognize him. He was in the video.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
His name is Manuel Obregón, and he was the Minister of Culture in Costa Rica.
Uh-huh.
And he's also a pianist. He's a very recognized musician. He's part of another band that is called Malpais in Costa Rica.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very successful.
Oh.
All of them, really, all of them. Some are Grammy winners, um, songwriters. The other ones that play more calypso music. Yeah, I feel very honored to have been able to meet them, even though not most of them not personally, but yes, through Zoom and through our interviews.
Wow, these are great, and here you
Her stuff is just so beautiful.
it is. It is. It's
I
like
appreciate it very much. This is part of a different collection that is called The Journey of the Soul. I
mm,
divide my art in two parts. One that is more colorful is to connect with the world around me.
mm-hmm,
The other one that is a little bit more pastel, relaxed colors, I would say, is more to look inward and to connect with the divine. That's why you will see many times skies
mm-hmm.
and clouds and a, a painting of a landscape with one person, a body in the painting, because it's just like to go inward and connect with the soul
Mm-hmm.
and really connect with the divine.
I
And
don't know if people can see this, but this one actually has like a person laying on the clouds.
Yeah.
she's reading,
Okay.
and it's called Whisper the Answer. So
Mm,
many of my paintings are inspired in the process or what I'm going through in my life.
uh-huh.
And if I in that one specifically, I was really needing an answer from the
Oh,
divine. So I
you
sometimes
told them.
want to go to those spaces where I am full of peace and freedom.
Uh-huh.
So I painted myself reading a spiritual book on the clouds,
Oh,
waiting for that answer to be whispered.
that is beautiful. You look at these. These are all great pictures. Oh my God, they're beautiful. And you have some art with you now. Let me stop presenting here.
Yes. So
So,
I have,
uh,
let's say this one,
yeah, there you go. Okay, there you
is
go.
I love that.
one of the ones inspired in that connection with the divine,
Mm-hmm.
and it's called Heavenly Freedom. It's 30 by 30.
Oh,
That's just beautiful.
It is an acrylic on canvas,
uh-huh.
and because I paint the sides, usually people don't
Don't
frame
paint
them.
the sides. I love the sides painted. It
Yeah,
just so finishes a piece, and when you hang it on your wall, it's the continuation. You don't have that
Correct.
that abrupt, you know, change in from the painting to the wall.
right.
Yes, and the customers also sometimes decide that they want to frame it, but they put a floating frame. Have you seen
Got
those
it.
tables?
Oh, yes,
They have
yes,
like
yes,
a
yes.
distance, a
Yep.
Yep.
distance, so they still can see the continuation, but also an elegant frame that usually is one color or solid black or solid brown, usually,
Mm-hmm.
or white, sometimes white as well.
Oh, that is beautiful.
The colors, I know we talked about this before, but the colors are so brilliant. Like you use the pastels actually as an accent. So usually artists will use the deeper color as an accent and they'll go a little softer.
Mm,
But your paintings are so, the colors are so vibrant and they're just so pure. And we all have an artist's eye, so we're kind of looking at it. But I can see where you've kind of touched it with a less watered down version, but it doesn't look like that. It's so subtle, and it's just really your technique's really really awesome. I love it.
I wanted to share a little bit about how I got to this technique. It's because I started painting with oil. So,
Oh,
oil is different because it takes longer to dry.
right.
And that professor that I learned from in Costa Rica, one of them, her name is Tenia Gordienko. She already passed. I am super grateful with her. And she taught me how to paint through layers.
Got it.
And the thing is that with oil painting, you have more time, so you can fix things. You can fix because the layer is still wet.
Right.
But once I learned to paint with acrylic, I brought that technique from the oil, but I have to work a lot quicker because acrylic is based on water,
Right.
water based, and it dries
fast.
so quickly. But that was also good for me because in that moment I was so active painting quickly, but I wanted to use that same layering, and I couldn't wait for 2 or 3 days because there's some cadmium red for oil sometimes takes 3 days to dry. I couldn't wait. I needed that information quickly. So it would dry immediately and I could continue the creative process that same day. So that's why I stayed with acrylic. And although sometimes I also use watercolor,
Right.
and I'll show you here a tiny watercolor.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's framed. You can see
I love her. I love her. Yeah. I guess it's so funny. Your eye goes to the big thing, and then you just see her down there.
Yeah.
Right.
Very graceful. Yeah.
To be blend with the universe. To be blend with the universe. And this one is a winter dancer. The winter dancer. It is a 12 by 12. I sometimes usually choose the size of the watercolors and the prints because I also have prints of each artwork to be square. I like a lot of square or dimensions where people can go and buy ready-made frames. So it's much easier and
to do custom
to get them framed than the custom framing, which is beautiful too, but it is more expensive. So I try to choose sizes that are can be paired with ready-made frames. This one is a collection of other dancers. So it's a winter dancer, fall dancer, and spring dancer. Those are already sold. This is the only one that I left.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Just gorgeous. I love the tulips and the 3 guys sitting on the tree. And
I was staring at that one, the 3 guys sitting
this
on
one.
Yeah.
So these are Costa Rican musicians. This a researcher of calypso music that is usually from the Caribbean side of the country. His name is Alonso Torres. And he is a calypsonian. He's playing the banjo. His name is Sergio Morales. He's playing the banjo. Because in Costa Rica, they used to play a lot with banjo in that area of the country.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
They have the banjo influence in their band. And this one is Walter Ferguson, and he's called a calypsonian. He has composed so many songs, original songs, and the government of Costa Rica gave him a special recognition. He already passed, like he was like 101 or 100.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Now he passed, but the day of his birthday is the day of National Day of Calypso.
Holiday. That's awesome.
It's recognized by the government.
That's awesome.
All the work he did for music and his people. So this is painting is called Lindo Calypso and goes together with the song that I composed that is dedicated to my country, to Costa Rica. It's dedicated.
Well, I'm telling you, if you guys want to check her out on the Creative Spirit channel as well as her website, her stuff is always just stunning. I'm already merchandising you. I'm already seeing that tulip on a mug and greeting cards. Jeanette's like, I can see her head. She's going right now. But it's just, artists sometimes they have to make their money too. We want to be able to support ourselves off our work. And if it means that we have to put a couple of coffee mugs under the corporation somewhere, I have no problem with that because when we accumulate stuff, it's things that make us happy and joyful. That's why we buy things. And that's why we're attracted to things. And your pictures are just, your paintings are just really,
yeah,
They're very joyful, and they make you happy looking at them.
Mhm.
That's the goal, and I tend to want to create more music that is joyful. Although I have that other song that is called Maria,
Mm.
that I
Yes.
think is Janet's favorite.
Yeah,
And that
it
one
is.
is dedicated to immigrants.
Yes.
Yeah.
My daughter saw that, and she goes, "Who is that?" I said, "That's Gabriela." She goes, "That's a very cool video. I didn't know you had that on there." I'm like, "Yeah."
This one is
Yep.
that other painter, that other painting, and
Yep.
it's inspired. And she is a Costa Rican dancer of Costa Rican swing criollo. That is the autochthonous dance of Costa Rica. I also interviewed her, and this is the painting that is called Maria.
Ah.
See, we learned something from Gabriela. We didn't realize that swing was a big dance movement in Costa Rica. We always felt it was, home at the United States. So it's awesome that it has traveled across the world, and they have a very big following there. That's wonderful.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there's already like that fusion, because when the banana companies came to Costa Rica, to the south especially, they brought the movies of Benny Goodman and Glenn Miller. So Costa
Wow.
Ricans learned how to dance the swing, the dance, but with Colombian cumbia.
That's awesome.
So
I
they
can see
combined,
that
and that's
because
how
I
the
like
fusion
the
was
swing.
so natural.
That
I
would be
like the swing.
fun.
I love swing dancing, so I can imagine. I'm
So
trying to
much fun.
figure out how I put the cumbia in the swing. I love the swing. I love it. I love the swing, so I know. And then I'll put in the other part. I have to learn that.
You have to put Costa Rica swing criollo. You
Uh-huh.
can put Ligia Torijano. I can send you the link, and then you will see how is that Costa Rican dance.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna see it.
Actually, the government also recognized the swing criollo. They recognized the calypso limonense, and they're both very, very cherishable or cherished in Costa Rica.
Well, I guess another video is going up on our channel.
I know, right? We'll take it.
We'll take it. That is wonderful. And what have you been doing lately since the other time, have you been selling a lot? Have you been doing art studio shows?
Yeah, I've been doing art. I just sold the artwork of a drummer that he has his own music store here in Cutler Bay. So I came by. He gets together with some musicians on Thursdays, and I started singing some songs with them. I also brought my paintings, and he really liked the idea. So I usually paint a tropical scene around the musician performing. So if there are musicians out there watching the show now and they would like a customized painting, they can send me their picture, and I would
That's so cool.
Wonderful background
That's
for
so
all of them performing their instruments.
Oh wow! Look at that. So she
If my granddaughter stays with her cello, I may have you send one with her as with her cello. She'd love that.
Yeah. I have done that with guitar players. There was one in Puerto Rico that she wanted me to paint her underwater with her guitar, playing her guitar, and that was
wow.
Yes, very
that
nice.
I would like to see. That would have been awesome.
Yes. I've been doing it for years, and musicians just send me the picture. They tell me more or less what they want, but I choose the background colors and everything, and we do that a customized painting.
Wow. And your website is so simple, but yet so colorful, because the paintings just pop out by themselves.
Yes.
And that's what I love about it and stuff. So that is so exciting. I'm so excited.
Like this one, actually, this one here, it's called the Gardens of Freedom, and that's a collection of dancers. Because I also have a passion for dancing. I love it.
I shouldn't think why.
I know, right?
I don't have any of those skills. I don't sing and I don't dance, but I can plaster up a really good wall. That's about it.
See, now, on the other hand, I can dance No, I cannot sing, but I can dance. I got that
Oh,
body.
that's great.
Gabriela's the whole package.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
it is the whole package because I cannot sing. I think I sing in the cat scream.
oh no, my kids always say the dogs are going to start howling.
Yeah.
But you know what? The thing is, I guess because I don't have that ability, when I listen to someone play an instrument or sing a song, I'm so aware of how really hard it is, like to play an instrument. I'll watch old videos of old guitarists, like even Charo. Do you remember Charo?
Oh my
You know
gosh,
who
I
that is?
remember Charro. Yeah.
Okay, so Charo, I think she was from, where was she from? Not Peru, but she was from South America. And she would do this Gucci thing, blonde, big blonde hair. That woman could play the flamenco guitar like nobody's business. Like she would go on stage and she would be all like,
Oh my
she had a
god.
very thick accent. So she used to, you know,
Where is Charro from?
I can't remember.
Who
Um,
remember?
but
You
she,
remember? I think you're young, Gabriela. ¿Tú conoces a Charo?
yeah, you should
No.
look her up. Her name is it's just Taro.
Okay, I'm going to
She
look.
has long blonde hair, and she was more like the 70s and 80s, and she was the guitarra. She was just y bailaba, y ella, y,
She's from
full of
Spain.
life.
Powerful.
She's from Spain.
She is from Spain.
Yeah, Murcia, Spain. But she, no one really took her seriously because she was kind of, the goopy blonde, and her accent was so thick that Americans would make fun of her. But she would get on stage and play her guitar, and it wasn't like, it was the flamenco style. It's beautiful. And she's still performing. I think she's in her 80s.
Oh, wow.
But when I watch people like that, I'm just, and like you, where it's really hard.
As a matter of fact, I have her here. Let me share. I brought up her picture, so
just so you can see her.
I think was just the epitome of. She was way ahead of her time.
Mm-hmm.
She was really ahead of her time. And mira, so this is her. And she was Charo. And let me see if they have her here with her guitar. Yep, there. I think that's her. There it is.
She was like this blonde bombshell, but when she played her guitar, there she is.
Wow.
But the audience would just go crazy, just like go silent, because she'd start playing, and you're like, wow, that didn't come because her English was really, and I think she did it on purpose because it made it part of the show.
Yeah.
But yeah.
She reminds me of this American singer, Dolly Parton. She kind of reminds me of Dolly Parton.
Ella es flamenco guitarist, actress, Charo. So
I'll check it out. Definitely.
Yeah.
So anytime I see that, there's so many people like that they're underestimated, but the music is really difficult. Yeah. And then when you add an artist that you do, and then you sing, and so you do it so effortlessly that the rest of us are like, okay, well, all right, I could not do that. But
it's hours of practice, definitely.
Well, you never see that. You only see
never see that what artists go through to be able to get to a certain level to perform with quality.
Scales, and like I always wanted to play the cello, and then I started with piano, and it was really bad. It was not a good.
I played the drums.
Well, see,
I was like, I could play, but if you don't use it, you lose it. So I was. But I loved playing the drums. My mom would drive her crazy. But I was always banging on stuff because I could. I bang,
Goes with your personality.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
But any parent that goes their child that's going through, my son played trumpet, my daughter played flute, and my granddaughter's playing the cello now. But it's that it's just getting started, and going through the motions, and it's like anything else, it takes practice. However, you have to have the internal gift.
Mm-hmm.
because
And
I
the
could,
commitment, the passion.
yeah, you have to have the internal gift, which
If I
you
would
have
have
faith.
I probably would have been in a rock band or one of those girl
But
bands
should have been,
with drums.
should have been like,
Yeah, yeah, probably because I love the drums. I in church and I'm looking at the drummer. I'm like, I want to do that. I want to do that again.
I'm
Yes.
too old, but I can. Good.
Relaxing, but it's so rewarding to perform. Like the other thing I've been doing lately is singing at senior living centers,
Okay.
or also people with dementia and Alzheimer, and that is rewarding because you can sing the songs from their era, and immediately they dance, they smile. Sometimes they cry a little, but
But because you're
that's
you're
also
using your gift to make people happy, and that is beautiful. You know, when you have God's gift and you want to give it to somebody, He just helps it. You know, it makes them smile and stuff. So that's very
yeah.
nice.
Then it doesn't feel like work, even though it's my job, part of
Yeah.
my job.
Right.
It is so rewarding that I'm there for 1 hour. Sometimes I can sing 2, 3 more songs because you see them, the connection is there. And
You need to video those and then send them to me so I can air them.
yes, although some are HIPAA law, they're protected.
Oh,
That's why I cannot share about that part of my life because it is.
I can understand that. Yeah, yeah. Well, maybe they just keep the camera on you. That's it.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank
That's
you so much. It was such a nice time to see you again. I'm so happy you came us, and this time we got your art. Last time it was your singing. This one is more just
The art.
doing your art, because it's beautiful. And we just wanted to go ahead and let people know, hey, she's an artist as well, and she paints, and this is, I love it.
Listen, everybody, if you want to give someone an extra special gift, someone that you don't know what to give, Gabriela's work is amazing. Go visit her website. You may not have thought about giving a gift of a painting, piece of artwork to someone that you love, but it is so, you never know when you give it to someone and they're like, oh my gosh, that's amazing, I love it, because it's something really special. So take a look at it. It's a wonderful gift for a friend or a family member that you love. They'll have it forever. And when Gabriela is really, 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 really famous,
Millions.
it'll be worth some money someday, because she will be. But think outside the box for your Christmas. Don't go to Costco and get your loved one something that's the same place you buy your tire. Do me a favor.
Yeah, please follow me on Instagram, on my website.
Yes.
And I also do custom paintings. So if you have a theme for wedding anniversaries, I'm doing another one for a couple that they're having their anniversary now in January. And they want the same colorful ideas because she's from the island and she plays the steel.
Oh, yeah, I like those.
But she's going to be with her husband as well in the painting.
That's awesome.
That is nice. Well, now you have it. So thank you so much for joining us, and
Gabriela, for coming back on our show. We're so happy to have you on the channel.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much. Always grateful. And maybe I also have WhatsApp. Maybe I can share my number. They can also.
Oh yeah, do the WhatsApp. Do you have it? Real quick, can you put that on, Jeanette?
Hold on.
786.
What? Hold on. 786.
582. 9042. That's the WhatsApp number to order through there as well for the holidays.
Okay.
There you are. 786-582-9042. So contact Gabriela if you want a custom piece, or if you see something that you like. I'm sure she'll come up with something fabulous for you. She works with the sizes that are standard, so you can frame it and give it to the person that you love the most for a wonderful holiday gift.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. It's wonderful. I can't wait to see where else you go. At least we would have been the first ones to, show
I
her.
know. I knew her when. I know her.
With yeah, I can update it definitely with anything that I create.
We're going to go to Costa Rica. That's where we're going to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's going to have to show us around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Gabriela.
Thank you, and see you around. Happy
Okay,
holidays
yes.
as well.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.